Hello, my name is Bhagirath Joshi and I am running an organization called Archaeology Century 21st. The goal of this organization is to revisit all historical archaeological sites and look at from a different point of view and try to bring out the real history behind those sites. Now recently I visited Tulum and Chichen Itza in Mexico. Both of them are Maya sites, and the word Maya is they also call it magic, and we have that word in Sanskrit, Maya. So I started thinking, went and visited both sites. When I went the first time, which was in 2005, I could climb and I can go to very close to the monuments. I can climb their pyramid structure and take the good pictures, but I missed two pictures at that time. So this time in March, I went to Tulum and Chichen Itza again with a view to take the good pictures of the two archaeological sites which I missed. So what happened that when I went there, to my shock, I couldn't even go near it. Not only that, they wouldn't allow me to take the tripod inside so I can take a good video. I had a telephoto lens, a zoom lens, so I took some pictures and came back. I also spoke to the guides because both of my guides, one in Tulum and one in Chichen Itza, were Maya. They were the original Maya who spoke Maya language also. So I asked them, certain things. One of them, I said, what do you call man, in Maya language, and what is the name of your god? And you would see that, and here is the video and their answers that you can see. What is the word for woman, the wife?
Well, for the woman's.
Yeah, wife.
The wife.
Yeah, tu esposa, say, okay. In Maya.
In Maya, okay, that don't have, that is Purush, Purushona, that's called.
Purushona.
Purushona, yeah.
Purushona. And for the man, it is Purush?
Purush, yeah.
Purush for man?
Yeah.
Good, good. And what about the children?
The children, Pal.
In Maya?
Pal.
Pal.
Pal. Konesh Pal. Okay? Konesh, ven aquí. Come on here, kid. Konesh Pal.
Ganesh Pal. Okay.
Tush
And how
Kabin.
about a girl? Your daughter?
Well, the daughter, it's the same.
Same Pal.
Yeah,
Pal.
That's the children. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So Purush for man.
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
good. So you can see, he said Purush, and look at his pronunciation. His pronunciation is exact like the way he pronounced it in Sanskrit. He also told me about how they call the children, Pal. The name of the god?
Shivalva.
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 Yes. Is the god of the underworld.
Underworld. Okay.
Shivalva.
Very nice. Thank you. So then, I had taken some pictures before, and I'm going to show you here. This is a Sivalaya. And here, in Chichen Itza, you can see that Ganesh, and you can see that it resembles Ganesh. Not only that, this particular monument that you see where my daughter's legs are, you can see that one is a Shivalaya. So Shivalaya, I think over the period of time it might have changed. Now let's look at the history. In Mahabharata, son of Bhim, Ghatotkacha, he formed the Maya Nagari in Patad. And the definition of Patad is when it is 12 noon in India, it is 12 midnight in Patal. So you see, if you look at the globe and you put, where they indicate, in the Mahabharata, Ghatotgach is from Dandakaranya and also near Pavagadh. So you take that latitude and you go around 180 degree and you see Maya civilization. So now you see there are connections. Now the other questions also pop up, that if it is that old and if this is the connection, then what other monuments we can see? And here it is, you can see this is a monkey, flying monkey. I asked him, who is this? And he said, Hanuman. So you can imagine they are Hindus. The civilization is more than 6,000 years old. And then I asked him about their first king. And he said, Balan. Balan was their king. Now we call him, and I say, what does Balan mean? He says, very, very powerful. And we call him Bali Raja. So then I told him the story about Bali, and that you might also know, that Vaman Avatar, Vishnu took the Vaman Avatar and asked for 3.5 steps from the king Bali Raja. And I am in process of getting the picture of a stela that depicts this particular event. There are small 3.5 baby steps on the stela, and a figure which sitting figure which is a king, and there is a little boy with a chamar in his hand and doing some service. And on that there are 3.5 steps depicted. So you see there are connections. Now these connections, right now, you might say it's just coincidence. But how can there be coincidence? So now the question occurs, why, if the civilization, Maya civilization, is 6,000 years old from our documents, and from the archaeology department we are hearing that it's only 1600 years old. So what is the truth? And to find out the truth, we have to go halfway across to India and figure it out. So I'm in process of doing all this, so please support this organization, and here is the link. You can donate and become a member. You can donate as much as you can, but even if you cannot donate much, donate $1 and become the member. Because when you become a member, I can represent that I have so many members, and $1 is not going to make you poor or make me rich. What is going to happen is that expense that we are going to use it for all these expenses that we will need to do. We will have to convince lots of people that this happened. And so here you go, the connection between Maya civilization and India. Now the story is not complete. We have to make it complete. With your help, with your generous donations, we can make it complete. Thank you.